Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? Happy gardening. How you guys doing today? What's going on? What's going on? All right, welcome to Planter Garden TV. As you guys know, Planter Garden TV is where we do organic gardening. We try to show people how we do our garden natural without adding any form of chemical. We try to do it as natural as we can. We show everything. We show how we go and get our compost. How we get our compost. Man, listen me. All these things we try to do, and we just try to encourage people. All right. So this is the heart of gardening, and yes, everybody is excited. Hey, Patty Kitchen Garden and Mo, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes. So this is garden season, and also I want to say shout out to all the people who participating in the Plant a Herb Garden Challenge. I got to give it to you guys, man. You guys show courage. You guys motivate other people, believe it or not. You guys are doing an amazing job. All right, thank you, thank you. Glad to have you here too. Yes, you guys are doing such an amazing job. I still have some videos to watch. I didn't watch all the videos, but I'm getting in there. I definitely will watch all the videos because I'm enjoying them. And you guys are doing such an amazing job. The courage that you guys give, it's amazing. Don't give up, guys, even though your seedlings did not germinate. You have time to also go and set more seed. Don't give up at all. All right. And you guys are doing great. You guys are motivating other people. And that's what it's all about. So shout out to each and every one of you. And guys, don't forget, you have till 11:59 tonight to upload that beautiful video with them herbs. All right? We looking forward to all the videos. Guys, don't forget, support each other however you can. Support each other however you can. All right? Don't forget to mention the challenge or share, put it on your community page from time to time. All right? Yes, because it's getting there, believe it or not. It's actually getting there. Remember, we start the 4th of March. Now, today we at the 25th of April. All right? So we get in there. It's winding down. The weather is even getting better. So you guys have the opportunity to get better weather now. So you could start bringing out your seedlings. You could start hardening up your seedlings and getting them ready to bring them outside to meet that beautiful sunshine that your seedlings then could bring. So proud of you guys. You guys are doing amazing. Don't give up. Keep pushing to the end. Don't forget, there will be gifts, there will be prizes at the end. So you don't want to miss out on that opportunity. You want to, don't forget, upload on time, follow the simple rules, and you stand the chance of walking away with a prize. You guys know the first prize is $400 to 25. You guys also know there's gonna be a gift card for $100. I can't remember from 50 Urban Homestead. I can't remember where, but I can't remember the name. But yes, there's gonna be a gift card of $100 where you could go and shop for whatever you want that store is selling, which most likely gonna be seed and garden products. We also have another gift where we're gonna be giving away Jimama. Jimama gonna be giving away our garden set with tools and different type of stuff. I'm gonna upload that picture pretty soon. We also have another gift card for 50. Oh man, sorry guys. Either 50 or $75. Sorry guys. From 50 Urban Homestead again. So yes, we have gifts, and also we're gonna be having a gift from me as well. All right. So we have gifts gonna be to the end. So please follow the rules. Please upload your video on time, and you stand a chance of walking away with your beautiful hobs, your beauty, and we will be highlighting you on that day. The winner, we will be highlighting that winner. All right. We have some beautiful things that we want to do as well, because we also want to highlight somebody. I don't know who has yet, but we want to highlight someone channel where we're going to be showing back their journey. So we want to you one person for now. I don't know, might be two, but I know for sure one person channel, their whole journey. We will be highlighting their whole journey on that day, the 30th of June. So that will be a beautiful opportunity for someone to get highlighted on that day. So I want you guys to keep promoting, keep supporting each other, keep sharing. Remember, guys, even if it's once a week, please mention it on your community page. Remember, this is something you involve in. This is you being a part of this. By you promoting it, you giving yourself space for people to see you in a challenge. So this is up to you guys, all right? If you man, Homestead Gardening. Wait, hold on. Sorry, hold on. Fifi Urban Homestead Life and Lifestyle. Hi, Fifi Urban Homestead and Lifestyle. How you doing? Okay, hello. Yes, guys. So support content, support each other. I'm watching some videos and I'm seeing some beautiful herbs, and it's so exciting. And I know how you guys feel. I know how you guys feel it. I know the joy. Please don't give up. Please don't give up. So we see, we March, we April. So we have two uploading weeks, and we have two uploading June. So you have 4 more updates for after today. All right? Don't be late. Just be great. Ever and ever, how you doing? Thank you for being here. All right, guys. Don't be late. Just be great. All right. And listen, me guys. On that day, we want that day to be a beautiful night. So listen me. Get your hobs, your tea. All right. Get your tea ready for that night, because that night gonna be running for a couple hours. Yes, it's gonna be running for a couple hours, because all you beautiful people that take part of this journey, we're gonna take the time out this time and shout out to all you beautiful people. And like I said, we're gonna take someone. If you wanna put, I'm not showing you. We see it more we get down. But we're gonna give someone that opportunity to show their whole journey that night. Because we can't show everybody journey. But one person gonna be able to get that chance. Low volume? Okay, all right. Tell me if you're hearing me better. Tell me if you're hearing me better. Let me know if you're hearing me better. Let me know if you're hearing me better. Press 1 Press 1 if you're hearing me better. Better. All right. All right. Okay. Awesome. 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 All right. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. I appreciate that. So, yes, guys, we want to make this so excited on the 30th of June, where this is why I'm telling you guys mention the challenge, let people know about the challenge so you people could tune in on that night to see all the participants, to see all, because we're going to be mentioning everyone, especially the people who follow the rules. We're going to be calling out all the names of the participant. We're going to make it excited. We're going to make it, let it be known that these people has worked hard. These people has put in the work to make this thing something positive. And I got to say thanks to each and every one of you. I want to thank everyone who are a part of this. I want to thank the people who donate to this challenge. I want to thank variety of aspects. I want to thank Fifi Urban Homestead and Lifestyle. I want to thank Jim Mama. I want to thank Ty for donating. I know someone else had done say they're gonna make a donation, but I got to get on to them to know if that's still available. So I'm not gonna say nothing about that right now. And also myself. Hey, life from scratch, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, guys. So it's gonna be a beautiful night. So don't forget to come out with your cup of coffee, not coffee, your cup of tea that you grow. All right. Your cup of tea that you grow on that night. So make sure you have your tea ready because it's going to be a long, beautiful night. It's going to be a long, beautiful night. All right? Beautiful night. We have to thank these people. We have to, because the truth is, to be a part of something like this is it's amazing. To be a part of something like this is amazing. So I want to thank everyone who participate in this challenge. Just be strong, keep your courage, don't get distracted. Yes, sometimes a seedling might give you a little problem. Please don't give up. If they did not germinate, get more seed. If the pack of seed, if you set seed again from the same pack and they did not germinate, please go and look for a different pack, because maybe something is wrong with that pack of seed. So get more seed and jump. You have time. You in April, you still have the whole of May and almost the whole of June. So you have 2 months to get them together. So please don't get discouraged. It could be frustrated, but guess what? The weather start getting better. So since the weather start getting better, it's gonna be way more easier for you. All right. So I just want to say thank you all for participating. Thank you all for donating. I appreciate each and every one of you. Without you guys, there wouldn't be a Plant a Herb Garden challenge. So I just want to thank you all. And let's move on to gardening. We in gardening. This is gardening time. And a lot of people start sowing seed outdoors. A lot of people start transplanting in the ground. A lot of people start preparing their soil. A lot of people start putting up their trail, getting prepared for the season. Well, I'm going to tell you this, guys. Garden season, especially when you're living in places where the season is short, you want to be you want to be ready. In this time, if you're living in zone 7, zone 8, zone 9, your garden should already be flourishing already. You don't have to wait until springtime to start putting your garden together. You could start putting your garden together all year. March, April, start getting your soil together. February, March, start putting the soil together. So now, at this time, it want to be easier for you. So all you're going to be doing now is getting ready to plant. Some people already plant up the whole garden already. And some people now begin. But at the end of the day, we all living in different zone. We all living in different climate. Sometimes some people last frost end before some. So at the end of the day, we have to put that into consideration. So always look out for your frost date. Your frost date is important. Always look out for that last frost. If you could start your seedling indoors, it's way better for you. Because trying to start peppers at this time is gone too far. Not to say I'm not able to get harvest. I'm just saying it's gone way too far. Because why I'm saying this is you want to get the most out of your plants. So the later you plant them is the less you're able to harvest. The earlier you plant them, it's more. So since you're in an area where you cannot bring them out at a certain time, then the best thing for you to do is start the seed indoors. If you have a greenhouse, you do what you gotta do. Some people use light, you do what you gotta do. But you should at least plant your peppers the least 6 weeks before. No, start your peppers, sowing the seed at least 6 weeks before your frost. Could be two. Could be you could do it 2 months. Believe it or not. You could do it 2 months. It's up to you. But don't wait until February. Don't wait till April when you know your frost and in October to know sowing pepper seed. There's a lot of different plants you could do that with. You could do that with squash. You could do that with pumpkin. You could do that with many. But when you talk about peppers, you want to make sure you give them that time that they could produce for you. All right? Like for instance, me, I will set pepper seeds January, February. I'll even set them December. It take me more time to take care of them. But at the end of the day, when I bring them out, I know they're strong and ready to go. I know they're ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Basically, most of the time, I usually plant my pepper in March. And one thing I want to tell you guys, this. Pepper can take more coal than we think. I'm telling you right now. Pepper can take more coal than we think. What does really mess pepper up is that frost. You see, that frost. Because I put out peppers before my last frost, right? I put out pepper before my last frost. And after my last frost, when them cold weather starts striking, They didn't do anything to my peppers. So believe it or not, sometimes our pepper could stand more cold than we believe. Some people wait till April, May to start bringing out their peppers. The only time I had a little challenge with that was last year. Last year I had a little challenge because it's like the coldness did not want to stop. It wasn't want to stop. But this year was different. I have peppers. My peppers, them already putting on flowers right at this time. My peppers and them have on flowers right at this time. My bell pepper them. I set them bell pepper when? It's up in January, somewhere up inside there. Somewhere across there. I set my brassica in November. I noticed that my peppers, they did well in the cold weather. All right, that exactly. Yes, Miss Patty. Pepper could take cold weather. People believe pepper can't take cold weather. Pepper could take cold weather. Even in the fall. What does damage the pepper is that cold frost. That cold frost will wipe them down, but they could take some cold weather, believe it or not. I so blessed. How you doing? Thank you for being here. How you doing? Yes. So sometimes we believe that our pepper cannot do well in cold, but that's not true. That's not true. Pepper do well in cold, not freezing. I'm not talking about freezing, Mark, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, cold weather in the 30s. They will put I see my pepper deal with 30, weather for 30 degrees, and it didn't do them anything. But like I said, below in freezing mark, it might be different. Okay? Because I start planting peppers in March. Right? I plant my peppers in March, and right now my peppers them is pushing out flowers. And I also want to tell you guys again about my super juice that I have. You know, man, I wonder if it's too late, but I want to distribute a few bottles to few people to try. I don't think it's too late. I don't think it's too late. I want to distribute a couple bottles for you guys to try and let me know the result you gain. Because I already know the result. I already test it. I already tested in many different plants. Right now, I have a broccoli in my garden that I only threw around that one and didn't throw around the others, and that one stand out more than like a giant. So I know it works. But what I'm saying, guys, what I'm saying is we in the heart of garden season, and I want to encourage you guys. I want to encourage you guys to try your best. Do as much as you can. Don't try to do more than you can, because sometimes that does be devastated. You understand me? That does be devastated. So I don't want to put you guys in that spot. I don't I don't want to put you guys in that spot. So plant as much as you can. Plant the things you love. Okay? I also gonna encourage you again. Also plant stuff that can store themselves. In case you don't have electricity, they could store for themselves. Look into that as well. We have squash, we have butternut squash that does that. We have pumpkin that walking that way. These things, I still got pumpkin that I have this last year. That I'm still doing well. Harvest them last year and still have pumpkin unto today. So just motivate yourself, guys. As I always always say, whatever is your goal in gardening, whatever you're trying to, Mr. Plant a garden, we're doing we dealing with aggressive critters, eaters more than US. We dealing with aggressive critters eating more than us. Oh, sorry to hear that. I'm so blessed. Sorry to hear that. My goodness, sorry to hear that. I see, I see, I see it as yet. I'm hoping that I ain't got to deal with that during this garden season. But I'm sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that. I hope it turned out different. Wow. That's what you see. And these are the things too, guys. These are the things too. Listen to me. Oh, man. No, we got to plant our food. We got to protect our food. Yes, we got to leave for the quitters. Of course, the quitters got to eat. We can't eat everything. But when they eating more than you, that's something right there. Once they eating more than you, that's a situation right there. So I mean, gardening is something else, you know, man. Gardening is something else because it's so much. It's so much you got to look out for. It's so much you got to prepare for. It's so much you got to be. You got to protect your garden, and it's getting worse now. It's gonna get worse and worse because very soon it's not just quitters alone. We're gonna be looking out for. We're gonna be looking out for people as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's getting serious, guys. It's getting serious. But don't give up, so blessed. Don't give up. Don't give up at all. Create some stake in your garden. That them boards. Try to invite them boards in your garden because believe it or not, boards really help your garden. Boards really help your garden. So try create ways of inviting boards in your garden because it really helps. Wow, sorry to hear that. But yes, guys, we in the heart of garden season and we have to try to do as much as we can. I will always say, in times like these, we got to be more prepared. And YouTube, let me talk about YouTube for a second. The truth is, YouTube, I mean, you could learn a lot on YouTube. YouTube is a platform where you could learn a lot of things on YouTube. But you also got to watch and be mindful of the things you graph yourself to. Because there's a lot of information out there. And there's also a lot of information that designed to contradict what you're doing or what a apostle doing. Even though the apostle might be doing something positive, even though the apostle might be showing facts and truth of what they're doing, there's going to be information trying to contradict what the person is doing. And it's not just gardening. It could be many different things. But my thing is I'm focusing on facts. And if you want to, if someone is showing me
what they're doing, and I see the truth in it, I'm not gonna allow someone to contradict me. Because if I see, it's like it's like you put your hand in the fire and the fire burn you. But yet someone is telling you, no, if you put your hand in the fire, it's not gonna burn you. You see what I'm saying? When you already feel the burn. So how could you allow someone to contradict you? And people go on doing this thing. Contradict you from what you know or what you see. You put your hand in the fire burn you. But yet you allow someone to tell you, no, it wouldn't burn you. So you really got listen to me, you really gotta be careful. So there's a lot of information, but you gotta figure out and divorce and see the truth. You gotta pick what makes sense out of it. Because there's a lot of information. But at the end of the day, YouTube is a platform that you could learn so much from. You also got to remember there's a lot of people who do entertainment. They just entertain. And there's a lot of people who about what they're doing. So at the end of the day, it's the individual. You, the individual, got to know what you want. Do I want to learn to do whatever, or I just want to be entertained? So at the end of the day, everyone have their own opinion and everyone have their own choice to make. But in this time, in times like these, we got to figure out about survival. We got to watch survival. How we going to survive? How we going to feed our family? How we going to feed ourselves? How we going to pay our bills? How we going to do this? Because I don't know if we're paying attention, but all I'm seeing is the job market is decreasing. So if the job market is decreasing, tell me about it. Just think about that. We never okay. So let's say we never give up. They used to come in the night. Now they are eating during the day. Hey, sweet Tom, how you doing? All right, Fifi Urban Homestead and Lifestyle. Stay focused in the key. There's always going to be this. Definitely, definitely, definitely. All right, sweet Tom. Appreciate you stepping coming through. Appreciate you guys. Yes, guys. So I can't speak for anyone. I could speak for myself. But I'm gonna be focusing on growing some food. All right. I'm gonna be focusing on doing that for this garden season. That's gonna be my focus. I'm not into entertainment because it's not gonna feed me. So I gotta make sure I put my food in the ground and take care of my food. That's gonna be my goal. So, but at the end of the day, remember this is just a conversation, and everyone have to make their own choice and their own decision. Everyone have the right to that. So I'm just speaking. All right. But what I'm seeing today, we gotta be focused because I'm seeing. I don't know if you guys seeing, but I'm seeing a lot. People losing their homes, people losing their apartment. The job market is decreasing because now we have different things doing the job. You know, I remember, I remember someone told me one time, they say, you know what? When I tell them, I say, boy, these machine is really taking these jobs. And someone told me, no, you just gotta look for jobs that the machine can't do. Yeah. Remember, they can't think the finger. They only could do the finger a certain way. So they need you. They need us because our finger. Well, that's a joke. That's a joke. These things could do anything. You understand? I was watching a video where one of them was using a cutting grass. Listen to me. The machine was cutting grass, guys. You can't cut grass like that. So don't think they cannot do what you can do. They basically can do everything you can do. I'm telling you. They think faster than you. Listen to me, this thing is serious. I don't know if we're really taking this thing serious. So that's why I'm not focusing on no an entertainment. I'm focusing on how am I gonna eat? How you gonna feed your family? These are things you gotta focus on. And then bills. Your bills. I mean, come on. You got bills to pay. Ain't nobody gonna be paying them bills for you. You gotta pay your bills. So if you could grow something that eliminate a portion of the cost because you growing that so that you saving that money. So whatever little money you make, you could use that towards a bill. You see what I'm coming from? You could use that towards a bill. So it's about budgeting now. It's about budgeting. How are we gonna budget? How are we gonna make this work? Because if we notice cost per living is rising, but the salary remain the same. So if you ain't figure out how to utilize that funds, then you could end up in a hole. And what is ending up in a hole? Meaning you're running short because you're not making enough to cover your bill, your mortgage, or your rent. You're not making enough. So if you're able to grow some food, because food is expensive. So if you're able to grow some food, what that gonna do? That gonna cut out the spending. So the spending you use to buy food, you could use that towards a bill. So this is why I'm not interested in being entertained. I'm interested in surviving. You know what I'm saying, guys? All right. If it's a planter, would you believe I'm almost crashed with a robot in a share a couple days? Really? Oh, Shams, you see what I'm saying? so, so no, you're basically competing with them, right? You could run into them. Yo, this is serious, man. This is serious, guys. So this is garden season. And all I can say, all I can say, grow as much as you can. Utilize your space, however. If your space is small, grow trails. That if you're growing squash, they could run on trails. You're growing cucumber, they could run on trails. So it creates more space for you. Don't give up, guys. We're hitting serious time. Now is the time for you to learn liquor skills. Now is the time. Now is the time for us to learn skill. If you never catch fire outdoors before, you should start practicing. Please, you should start practicing. All right, if you see, serious thing. I just turned and went the other way. I will just tell because I don't see it started yet. I mean, I understand. But this is where we're going. We at a place where we might be walking in the snow and robots. You never know. You never know. You're not hearing me? All right, guys, let me know if you're hearing me. If you're not, please let me know. If you're hearing me, can you press one? Okay, better now. All right, all right. Sorry for that, guys. Sorry for that. Yes, all right, good. Thank you, Fifi. Appreciate that. Yes, guys. So now we act. Listen, me. I don't know if you guys taking it serious. I don't know if you guys seeing. Hey, Cordelia, how you doing? Thank you for being here. All right, all right. Yes, guys. So where we notice now, like certain stores. I remember certain stores we go in, and then when you go in, you see like 10 cashier line out. Them time was people actually line out on the cashier. Now you lucky if you see one. Sometimes you might lucky if you see one, or you might just have someone standing just to make sure that everything going right. So it's happening. And it's, you know what? This thing been happening for so long, but we wasn't paying attention. Let me tell you how far back this thing was happening, and we wasn't paying attention. We was just accepting everything. And our generation, we passed through a lot of changes. Our generation passed through a lot of changes. Let me take you back where it was happening and we were just enjoying it. Let me take you back where. Do you remember when there used to be musicians? They used to have musician. You used to have the guitarist. You have the drummist. You have the pianist. You know, you had a group of guys playing instrument, right? Yes, a group of guys used to be playing instrument, right? And then it switched. It started trickling down because now they start to use a computer. So the computer start eliminating people for a long time ago. The job is no, they don't need that. They could sit down with a computer and create a beat without anyone around. So this thing been happening for years, but we was like we was in a zone and just enjoying it and not really realizing what's happening. No, it reached to the stage now where actually now it affecting us now. It affecting us. I watch. There's people in the farming, right? There's people who used to come from different places to pick fruits. There's people used to come from different places to cut like cane, fruit, apple, pear, peach. Now they actually have machine picking peach and apple. You see what I'm saying? These things going around and actually picking the machine going up and it's up there picking the fruits them. And they claim that they're doing it, they're not damaging them, they're doing such a beautiful job. So these things is actually cutting jobs, and it just getting worse and worse and worse. Do we ever really sit back and think about, if this get worse, what gonna happen? Because without a job, how we gonna survive? This is why skills is important. This is why liquor skills. I'm not just saying just gardening. There's many skills out there that you could get, you could learn. It's not just gardening. There's seamstress, there's tailor, all these things. You could learn. I'm telling you, because say for instance, you get into a community. Say for instance, there's a situation occur, and you get into a community, and within the community, they're basically looking for people with some sort of skill. All right, they're looking for people with some sort of skill. If you don't have a skill, you might be able to go in, because I'm telling you, it's a dog for eat dog wall, and you will have to able to offer something. Say for instance, you could sew clothes. They're gonna take you in because you could contribute. If you as a carpenter, they're gonna take you in because you could contribute. If you as a farmer, taking care of animal, know how to take care of animal, know how to take care of chicken, know how to take care of turkey, know how to take care of rabbit, all these things. They're gonna take you in because you have skill. But if you don't have no skill, let me tell you something. I remember one time. I remember one time there was a place was hiring. They was hiring for skill. They was hiring people. A new project now start was construction. And project now start. So everybody coming. And when you come in, they asking you, what can you do? And if you say you I mean, I just learning, I can't do nothing. They're telling you no, it's okay. They're telling you no, they're turning you back. And this is years ago. So could you imagine today? Could you imagine into the world? They was only taking people who could do stuff. Even you're not, even you're not fully well can, at least you have ideas, or you're capable of doing something. So if you have some kind of skill, I'm just saying, they go prefer accepting you because you could contribute than if you can't contribute at all. Also, in the barter system, some people might say, oh, that was a long time ago, them days done. You'll be surprised how barter system could be effective in time to come. So valuables is something good that we should even try to hold on to. Sometimes the paper dollar can't really help you. You could end up in a situation where the paper dollar invalid. It can't do nothing. But guess what? Some seeds might able to help you. You see what I'm saying? Some seeds might able to help you get some food from someone. Some seed might able to help you get some matches, a lighter from someone. You see what I'm saying? So valuables. Hey, Alton Cathy, what's up? Good night. Thank you for being here. So valuables sometimes work better than money. Valuables sometimes work better than money because sometimes you're in a situation where the money is no use. You see what I'm saying? You're in a survival mood, you're in a survival place, you is a survival situation. And the money, nobody want the money because it's not valid at that time. But if you have some matches or you have a searchlight, that might be more valuable at that time. So I'm just saying this because what I'm saying is some valuables is good to hold on some valuables because barter system that some people might tell you not valid anymore might work perfectly in the time of needs. So don't give up on barter system. Always have valuables. Put some valuables aside in case. You'll be surprised how valuable a grain of matches, one grain of matches in a matches box. You'll be surprised how valuable that could become in the times of need. One grain of matches in a box, you'll be surprised how valuable that grain of matches can become. A lighter, the lighter, you'll be surprised how valuable a lighter could become in the times of needs. Today we mightn't see it because today we could just go in our house and we could just turn on the light, the stove, and bow, we have fire. But in times of needs, if you don't have that home to go in and turn on that fire, and someone have a lighter that you could barter for, because you might have the food, but you don't have the pot, or you don't have the lighter, or you might have the food, you might have the pot, but you don't have nothing to catch the fire. You see how important the grain of matches come in? You see how important the lighter come in? So today, we might look at these things as nothing. But in times of need, I'm not saying this time will ever come. I'm not saying you will meet these times. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the way things go in these days, you just never know. Okay, so valuables is important. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if you have a searchlight? I'm just drawing a reference. If you have a searchlight, a lighter, a searchlight and a lighter, could you imagine in times of need where there's no electricity? You in a place where there's no electricity, there's no gas, there's none of these things available to you. Do you see how important a salt light and a gray and a lighter become? And today we look at that as nothing. But do you see the importance of these simple things in times of needs? I'm not even going to, I'm just looking at the simplest things. I'm not even going at clothes. I'm not even going there. I'm focusing on the simple thing, a grain of matches, a lighter, something to cook in, food. When we say, which I do encourage people as well, about, your books, and I will tell people to invest in a whole book. Why I will tell people to invest in a whole book? Because many of these herbs might be in your backyard and you have no idea whether they could eat, yes or no. Uh, if you have a herb book, it could help identify the herbs if there's no electricity. If you have, you understand, if there's no electricity, you could turn to your book because you can't go on no internet. You can't go on your phone. You can't use your phone if there's no internet. These things important. So I'm just drawing out these simple things that could become so valuable, more than $1 million in times of need. If somebody, let me just draw this simple. If someone hungry and their family hungry, they don't have no food. Do you understand? No food, the children hungry. There's nothing to eat, no store open. There's nothing around to eat. Everyone hungry. That person will give away anything. Do you understand? Anything to get food for feed their family. They will give you the car because there's no food. I'm just drawing reference. They will give you, you could call for, I'm just saying, because I just want you guys to know how important these simple things are that we take for granted study. A person will give away anything for a life, forget fire for their to cook for the family. You're not gonna watch your kids they dying for hungry when you could give up something you have to save them. So valuable really help. Let me see what's so blessed say. The form. Yeah. All right, so blessed. All right. Yes, it's so much going on today, guys. We just got to pay attention. There's a lot of distraction going on today, but you got to focus on the real, the things you seen, the things that happening before you today. This ain't no, look how fast they're happening. Look in the past 20 years. Watch how much thing happened in the past 20 years. Look how much things happened in the past 20 years. Look how much changes we went through. Look how much things we see before our eyes. So, yes, guys, I can't tell you what to do, guys. But what I say is try your best and try to do your best. And this is the heart of growing something. If you have the opportunity, if you have the space, if you have, try to grow something because it can help you save a few dollars. All right? It can help you save a few dollars because cost per living is getting higher and higher, and salary ain't really going anywhere. So the people, let me draw like a reference. Yeah, people who used to live comfortable a few years ago because their salary was good enough to maintain their family and their lifestyle. They was living good. But because of the cost per living went up so high, it become more difficult now. So a lot of people doing two jobs now to make ends meet. Food ain't cheap. Food ain't cheap. And we doing a herb garden challenge, and shout out to all the people who taking this thing serious and understand the value of these things and see what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to motivate you guys to learn about herbs, to learn about their benefit, learn to grow them from seed. All these, this is what I'm trying, what I'm doing. This is not just, oh, let's grow some herbs. This is about learning how to grow them from seed, take care of them, learn about their benefit, and able to get some herb to use. No, I don't know if you guys know this, but herbs is very expensive. If you really want to buy certain herbs, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. So you have the opportunity now to learn about them, learn about their benefit, and try to get some seed from them. That's a good thing. So on this channel, on Plant a Garden TV, what we try to do, we try to motivate. We're not telling you you got to do what we say, but we try to motivate people in a bright light. We try to encourage people in a bright light, in a positive way. That's what we try to do. We try to uplift. We try to, this is what you see. This is why I dedicate my time to show so much videos about growing food. Because there's a lot of new gardeners coming, even older gardeners, which we can learn from each other. We are, it's one thing I'm not gonna learn from you, from anyone, is using these things they just be using. Because I'm not interested in that. But that doesn't mean we all can learn from each other. Everybody have a unique way. But what I'll say, try to become, if you're doing garden, don't get distracted. Every year you should become better and know more. Every year you should know more and you should become better. You should have more understanding of different things. You should be elevating. Every year you should be elevating to become greater than what you were last year, the year before. You should become greater and greater. You strive to become the best at what you do at all time. You strive to become the best at what you do. Don't settle for less. Settle to become the best at what you do. So that's what we do. We try to motivate and elevate. So let this Herb Garden challenge be something to motivate you, to educate you, make you learn about different herbs, make you learn how to you have, this Herb Garden challenge had made people start from seed. This is our second year, right? This is our second year. And it motivates people to start from seeds. There's people who actually starting from seed who never start from seed before. So this is having a positive impact. And this is what it's about. We wanted to give that positive impact. That every season we do this, every year we do this to the end. You must say, yes, this was a journey. And like I was saying a while ago, all you guys, we want to make this the 30th of June a beautiful night. And I will keep telling you guys, keep promoting it, keep posting on your page. And remember, this is a part of the rules too. All right, you got to promote it. Don't forget, guys. Don't forget, there's prizes to win in this thing. So don't forget the rules. Mention the challenge on the and promote on the 30th of June. There's gonna be the prize giveaway. There are gonna be winners on that day. There's someone who's gonna walk away with cash on that day. There's someone who's gonna walk away with gift card. People got two people gonna walk away with gift card. There's another person gonna walk away with garden tools. So this thing is, and we have others, but we're gonna talk about it more. Because I also got to present a gift as well. So there's things to win. Let's keep it positive. You already reached far. Don't give up. Don't get distracted. Don't let no one distract you. Focus on, I want to reach to the end. So when someone watch your channel and watch you and watch your journey, they say, wow, this person did not give up. This person did not give up. That's the courage we're looking for. So when somebody see, they could say, all right, you know what, man, I want to join next year. Or even though they don't want to join next year, they might say, you know what? They might say, you know what? I'm going to plan some home next year. You see? So let's motivate the people, man. Let's motivate the viewers. You got to intune these viewers, man. There's people out there who will love to see this challenge. But we got to be the people who making them know there's a challenge out there. That's how viewers. Let me ask you something. If you don't mention it, you know what? I did a lot of promotion with this challenge. I spent a lot of hours promoting this challenge last year into this year. I spend a lot of time. I promote, I ask for donation, and yes, we get donation. That's why people could win. If I wasn't promoting it, if I wasn't asking for donation, maybe who wanna hear about it? You see what I'm saying? So on that 30th of June, we're gonna highlight a channel. There's gonna be a channel. We can't do everybody because that's gonna be a forever night. But we're gonna highlight a channel on that night where we're gonna show from when they start, all their update, all their upload. So that also will be highlighted. All right. So remember, guys, you got to follow the rules. So there's a lot of stuff involved. You stand a chance of winning. Let me get this right. Whether you win a prize, yes or no, you still a winner. Remember that. Whether you win a prize, yes or no, you still a winner. I want you to remember that. How you become a winner? All the things you learn. You learn a lot. You learn to grow from seed. You learn about different name of herbs that other people growing. End of the day, you still have herbs to walk away with. So regardless of what, you still a winner. There's no losers in this challenge. Just push to the end. There's no loser. You still a winner. But by following all the rules, you still stand a chance of walking away with prizes. Last year, we had 3 winners last year. We had Gardening with Bonnie. We had Black Guns. We have Duval. First prize was $200. Second prize was $100. Third prize was $50. Yes. And everybody get their price. All right. I put out $200 last year, and Miss Queen donated $150. So my $200 went for the first prize winner, and the $150 Miss Queen donate went to the second prize winner and the third prize winner. So we have 3 winners. So this thing is serious thing. If we say we have prices, we have prices. All right. So like I say, guys, please make sure you follow the rules. Please make sure you support each other however you can. Please make sure you mention the challenge. Just follow the rules and you stand a chance of winning. And guess what? It start getting real excited because guess what? It's getting closer and closer. It's getting closer and closer. So let's make it happen, guys. Let's continue doing what we're doing. And we in garden season. Right now is garden time. Plant as much as you can. Don't go more than you can. Because if you go more than you can, it could be devastated and you mightn't take care of some of the plant. You might only take care of some. So just go with how much you could handle. Grow the things you love. I will always recommend growing stuff that can store as well. So in case you don't have a refrigerator, ain't no electricity, a refrigerator go by, you still have food that you can eat. All right. So I just want to say, man, thank you guys for coming out. Again, I appreciate each and everyone. Thank you guys for coming out. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button before you go out. Thanks for all the supporter. Thanks to all the moderators. Thanks to all my members of the channel. Shout out to my members. Members, I post a video just for you guys today. All the members. All right? Right? So because my goal was, the truth was, last year I had a garden class last year where I was teaching garden season. Yeah, I had a garden class last year and last year. This year I was planning to do it again, but I get so busy. So now what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be uploading, I'm gonna be doing videos and upload it that you guys can get to watch. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for supporting. Appreciate each and every one of you. To all the subscribers, guys, if you here and you never subscribed before, now is the time. Hit that subscribe button. Now is the time. Hit the notification bell because this is garden season and we have a lot of series coming out. We have the container garden series. We have the bell pepper garden series. Guys, if you want to grow bell pepper successfully in containers, I post a video when today about that. You should check it out because some people in grow pep start their peppers as yet. You should check out that video. I will be showing the progress. I will be showing you what to do. That video give you the size of container you should grow peppers into if you really looking to get the maximum out of it, the maximum yield out of it. You want to get the right size. You know me. When come and growing bell pepper, when I come and growing pepper, I know a lot about pepper. I know a lot about bell peppers as well. You know, I grow bell pepper tree 8 feet tall. So I'm willing to share the information with you. All the tricks, all the tips, you just gotta stay tuned. There's a lot to learn in every video I post. There's a lot to learn in every video I post. You guys could always tune in if you never hit that notification bell. This is garden season. Now is the time you should hit it. I go live direct from my garden on a weekly basis now as well. Every week, maybe once a week, I go live showing you what I'm doing, showing you the progress live from my garden. So there's a lot I'm offering. I'm offering a lot. So you guys could see from planting straight into harvesting. Ain't that a good sign? Ain't that a good sign? So yes, guys, as always, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all for all your support. If you haven't uploaded your video yet, don't wait till 12 o'clock, guys. Get it going on now. So you stand the chance of walking away with a beautiful prize to the end. Thank you, guys, for coming out. I appreciate each and every one. Thank you, so blessed. Thank you all, Tinkati. Thank you, Fifi Urban Homestead and Lifestyle. Thank you, Patty Kitchen and Garden. Thank you, Sissy Texas Garden. Thank you, Cordelia High. Appreciate you guys coming through. Let me see who else. Variety of aspect. Thank you for coming through. Thank you, Live from Scratch. Thank you for coming through. Thank you, Sweet Toms, for coming through. Shout out to all of you guys, man. I appreciate everyone who come through tonight. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for all your support. And this is Garden Season. Let's go. Let's go. Let's grow. All right, guys. Good night. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and everyone. You guys have a blessed and wonderful night. Peace, love, and blessing to each and everyone. See you next week. Don't be late. Be great. All right? Don't be late. Be great. All right. Good night.